Live team coverage of this developing story. We begin with investigator Sarah Buttison. And Sarah, a lot of emotions in that trustees meeting.
That is right, Chris. It was a very heated meeting here at the Brimfield Township Administration Building today as the township's trustees accepted Chief David Oliver's resignation letter. Close to 50 people packed the room for today's emergency meeting. Residents peppered the township's leaders with questions about Chief Oliver's sudden retirement. Oliver announced he would retire on his Facebook page this morning, citing PTSD and problems at the department as the reasons for his departure. Oliver was suspended for 2 weeks after a female officer complained about sexual harassment. Residents we talked to after the meeting say they wanted more information about those allegations.
This has been stirring an undercurrent for a few days, and it's blown out of context. I wish they had told us a little bit more about whatever they could have.
And I've heard enough from others that he's confided in several of them exactly how he feels, okay, and what he's done. And he said, I was wrong. I can understand that.
The township's attorney told us that their investigation found Oliver appeared to single out the officer who made the complaint and treat her differently because of her gender. Township leaders insisted Oliver was not forced out and that he retired for medical reasons. Live in Brimfield Township, I'm investigator Sarah Buttison, News Channel 5.
Well, David Oliver was known all across the country for his rants on Facebook, often poking fun at celebrities and criminals. He even wrote a book expressing his thoughts. Bob Jones spoke with the former chief today. Bob, what did he have to say?
Well, he said there's a lot of stuff swirling around about him that is false. Regardless, he made the decision to retire. Today, we obtained this letter from an attorney, which basically got the investigation rolling. In it, it makes allegations made by a female officer. Now a former police chief, David Oliver, briefly defended himself at his home today. What do you say about the allegations, Joanna?
They're absolutely nonsense, but that's all I can say.
Crystal Casterline, hired as a Brimfield cop in 2013, alleges Oliver sexually harassed her a few months after she started, and that the conduct continued for over a year.
It was physical conduct, verbal conduct, which the chief knew was offensive and hurtful and not wanted.
On his Facebook post, Oliver wrote, "I am a hugger and a laugher. I usually hug everyone I meet. I believe life is fun."
Everybody understands that I'm a hugger.
But Grimm says the hugs with the female officer went too far and that he also made comments of a sexual nature to her in front of witnesses.
This has been very, very hard for her.
On December 10th, Brimfield trustees received this complaint. After an investigation, Oliver was suspended for 2 weeks, but yesterday they learned he planned to retire. Trustees admitted they were stunned by the accusations against the popular chief.
I mean, we only get this information when it blows up. You know, we had no idea that there was anything going on down there.
Oliver garnered a huge following on Facebook. His unapologetic rants against criminals were cheered by many. In a 2012 interview, he said this.
I say what I think, and I say what I believe in, and that's the only way I know to operate. And I'll continue to do it until my elected officials tell me that they're all done with it and I should move on. And then I'll do it somewhere else.
On Facebook today, David Oliver said that some disgruntled people are taking shots at him since the Facebook page got bigger. And he also said that some people just hate him because of his personality. Trustees today announced that Captain Chris Atkins will serve as the interim police chief. Live, I'm Bob Jones, News Channel 5.